All right, so let's begin. Everyone is statistics over. Is statistics complete?
Yes, sir.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, we.
So when are you planning to give combined test two? I think only a few people, Vedant, Aditi, Harshita, Neha, gave the exam so far, and I don't think it is a very easy exam, is it?
No, भैया.
All your concepts will be tested in it, right? So when are you planning to give the exam? Hmm? Uh, Okay.
मैं भी आज रात को ही देने वाला हूँ भैया.
Okay. What about the rest of you? Are you here to just listen to Bhajan Kirtan?
चल
यहाँ
भैया कल दूंगा.
यहाँ पे मैं भजन कीर्तन कर रहा हूँ. ईशा, जतिन, जीवन, पवन. Am I here singing a song?
भैया मेरे 3 लेक्चर रह गए हैं उसके स्टैट्स के बाद.
ठीक है. So guys, last time I'm speaking to all of you. If your name is called and you do not respond, you will be chucked out of the class. Am I clear?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, sir.
Yes, भैया.
I can actually teach only once. You guys can go and watch recordings. That's fine. But if you are here in the class and you do not speak, it's equivalent to you not being in the class and watching a recording. Am I clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, sir.
Yes, भैया.
And Neha, it was a tough exam. You still did good in it, especially the stats part. You, I think, only got two wrong out of 15. That was good. So well done. Okay. Anyways, so let's begin with SQL. So before we begin, let's have a quick talk on what all need to be covered and how we are planning to cover it, right? To give you the bigger picture. So first of all comes the basics. So basics are nothing but you already have done all of this, to be honest, in pandas, and now going forward, any library or any language you will refer to for working on data manipulation, things are going to be the same. When you will start working in a company as a data scientist where there is work on big data, you will use PySpark, and you will see how basically it resembles, very closely it resembles to SQL and pandas, right? So just a syntax change, rest of the concepts are entirely the same. And to be very honest, SQL has by far the most simplest of the syntax compared to all the other, because SQL is just like writing English. That's all. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, sir.
Yes भैया.
All right. So
Yes भैया.
before we begin, let's understand one thing, so that what all topics are there in SQL, right? So that everyone is on the same page. So in SQL, first we'll cover what is SQL, simple introduction, right? What is SQL, simple introduction. After that, we'll quickly jump and start understanding that. Okay, now can you all see my screen? Is it clearly visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, भैया. Visible.
Okay. So after that, what is SQL? I'll cover basically SQL select, and in SQL select we'll cover after this. What do we call? We'll cover something called as limit, distinct. Then we'll cover some uh, aggregate functions, and after aggregate functions, we'll cover our fifth one would be our group by. Over here, where as well will be covered. Then we'll cover group by, having, and after that somewhere here in between, we'll also cover wildcards. After we have done with this, then we'll move on to joins. And once joins is done, we'll move on to um, what's that called? Yeah, creating a table, altering a table,
Subtract.
creating, altering, and modifying, updating. All this we'll cover. After this, we'll cover our window subqueries, and then at the end, we'll cover our window functions and a short concept of indexes at the last. Just a simple theory. Indexes might be asked. It is usually asked whenever the interviews are heavy on the data role. And if time persists, I'll teach you guys what is triggers. If not, then it's good if you can learn it on your own. Otherwise, it's also fine. Very rarely asked, but recently I've seen that a few people have asked it, right? So you might cover it up to you if you want to. Even if you don't want to, that's also fine. All this will be more than enough. Okay. Somewhere in between, I'll also teach you a simple concept of what is a view. Okay, that's all. So SQL in as a whole, if you can see, has not much, and most of the things you've already covered. So you already know what is aggregate functions like min, max, count. You already know what is grouping. You already know what is where is nothing but filtering. You already know what are joins. There are two more joins that you will learn. That is self join and natural or cross join. These might be new for you all. Then creating and altering are different, definitely new, but the problem with this is very theory oriented. There's not much syntax in this. This is more of theory oriented, and subqueries is just advanced manipulation of data. You can also use subqueries in creating, altering, or selecting data or manipulating data. So subqueries is universal. You can use it anywhere. Window functions is one advanced concept that we will cover, and not a lot of people cover it, right? Not a lot of people do it for their placements, but definitely it will give you an edge because if it's a tough interview, again, as I said about SQL, indexes might be asked, and so will window functions might be asked. A lot of questions can be solved with the help of window functions. A lot of questions might be solved with window functions, and something else can be used to solve those. Basically, all of the questions can be solved either using window function or some other method. But if you know window functions, those questions will become very simple, very easy to solve. Clear, everyone?
Yes, we are.
Yes,
Yes,
भैया.
Priya.
Yes, भैया.
For example,
Yes, भैया.
getting the salary top second highest salary for each department. What you will do is, let's say you have multiple departments. You group by departments. You create a window on the basis of salary and select the top salary. There are multiple ways to do it, but this is one way using window function that makes it very simple to solve, right? So that's the only reason why window functions will be covering, and it also gives you a good benefit or good upper hand compared to others who will not be answering in terms of window functions when it comes to interview, and you solving a question with the help of window functions will make you much more better. For that reason, if you would have seen, I have also given you some separate window function questions so that you can solve it apart from the ones that are already present. So on basically on these lead code, on these hacker ranks, wherever you practice SQL form, the list is already given to you. The questions would not specifically say that, hey, please solve me through window function. You would have to figure it out yourself. That is the challenge over there. However, the reason that I've given separately window functions question is so that you understand, okay, that these questions I will not solve using anything else. I will only use window functions. Those questions can also be solved using various other methods, as I was saying. However, the separate to make it separate, the reason that I gave it separate was so that you guys understand that, okay, you have a clarity in mind. Okay, now this one's need to be solved by window function alone and nothing else. However, I would again emphasize whenever you are solving any question, try to solve it from of solving it from 2 to 3 ways. There is not just one way a question can be solved when it comes to SQL, especially. In Python, definitely there is one optimized way or maybe two optimized way, but in SQL, there are many ways you can solve it. Why? Because time complexity and all that, nobody cares about much, right? And in between, once we're done with this, I'll also explain you the order of execution of SQL queries. Very famous interview question, whether it is for internships or placements, or you just for the sake of knowledge, sake of learning, you should know in what order does the SQL actually execute the queries. Okay.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, sir.
Yes, भैया. Yes, भैया.
All right. So I think now the agenda, now the bigger picture is clear to all of you. So let's begin by understanding what exactly is SQL. So what exactly is pandas, guys? Panda, where does panda store the data? When you read a CSV, where does that data, where does it store the data? While or where does it read from? Where is your CSV stored?
Data frame.
In your computer. Your CSV is stored in your computer, right? Where else? Where else? Yes or no?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
भैया.
So what is such a difficult? Why is it so difficult for you to understand that CSV is stored in your laptop, and once you read that CSV in, it's stored in the RAM, right? So similarly, what happens in SQL is the companies won't want the data to be stored only in your local laptops, only in your own in XYZ places. So what they would want is they would create a server. On that server, they would create a database. A database can be of many different kinds. It can be a elastic database, it can be a search based database, it can be a normal DBMS, it can be a RDBMS. There are many such databases available. It can be a graph database, very commonly, very in trend right now, graph DBs. A lot of data science problems are being solved with help of them. Right. So there are various types of databases that are available for the companies and for us that can be used. So what happens is they host a server, and on this server they host databases. So what these databases have, these databases might have multiple tables, and your multiple tables is like one sheet of your CSV, right? So containing one data. There might be a second database again having multiple tables. Now these tables might be linked, might not be linked. Uh, does not matter when it comes to reality. However, when we talk about SQL, we hope that the database has the tables that are linked with each other. Now, what is link, what is not linking, we'll come to it when we talk about creating tables. Okay. So now what happens is when the server is on, you can your local computer, you will have the access. You can directly connect to this server and access all the databases that you have the permission to access. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, sir.
Right. So in this case, the obviously the memory of the server is being used to store the tables and the database. Definitely that happens, right? However, modern solutions, what they provide is that you can actually host this on a cloud. You can host your databases on a cloud, right? On a cloud like AWS, GCP, right? Anything you can use. These are two very commonly used ones. There are other as well, like Oracle and more. Right. So AWS, GCP, what they do is they host they have their own storage. You don't have to worry about storage. So they will just host your data. And if you enter more data, the storage will increase automatically. If let's say you don't want your storage to increase more than 10 GB, so you can also put a limit to it so that it does not cost you as more than what you've expected. And actually, the storage cost is very cheap. The storage does not cost much. Even I think if you might be using Google Drives, I think in 15 rupees, 20 rupees, you get, I think, 100 GB or something storage on Google Drive. Not sure. I remember it, I think, 2 or 3 years back. So the storage is very cheap, right? So a lot of companies, what they prefer is that, okay, we don't want to worry about storage. Let any of the clouds have our data. And they make a contract with the companies and then they ask them to host the data. They also can host the data in various formats. They can host the data in form of buckets in which just data is put randomly, or basically a folder like structure. They can also host data in your SQL tables kind of structure, in other database kind of structure, if they have the different capabilities. Okay, clear?
Yes, भैया.
Yes,
Yes,
भैया.
भैया.
Yes, Bhaiya.
All right. So
Yes, भैया.
most of the times, in most of the cases, when it comes to data analytics or data science, the most important database is the SQL database. The reason it is SQL database because it helps us to analyze the data, manipulate the data very easily. There are many other databases as well, which are like uh, Solar, which is a search-based database, right? Elasticsearch, which is again a different type of search-based database, right? There is another one, GraphDB, which is Neo4j. Both of these are graph-based databases. There is a MongoDB, which is a simple DBMS, and all these databases are good, but they serve a different purpose. Graph-based DB are good for linking the different type of data together. Search-based databases are more prominent when it comes to when you want to search something very quickly, right? Then there are index-based databases. So Solar is actually not a search-based; it's an index and search-based database. So there is Solar, which helps you index the data, and with the help of index, it helps you in quick retrieval, right? So there are many different kinds of databases available online, and you might ever come across these databases, but they might be just for you to pick the data from or to give the data, put the data in, not a database where you will directly manipulate the data on, right? Because these have limited capabilities. They don't very, you cannot very easily manipulate the data. Clear, everyone?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yeah.
Yes, Bhaiya.
हाँ
Yes,
Yes,
भैया.
Bhaiya.
Yes.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now that you've understood like how it happens in industry, how things are working in industry, let's understand what exactly a database is. So a database is nothing but an organized, it's a collection of data. And definitely, obviously, you want your data to be organized, hence your database will be an organized collection of data, right? So let's say you have your database over here, and in this you will have your organized collection of data, as simple as that. And your database will have a name. Clear, everyone?
हाँ भैया.
So for each
Yes,
Yes.
for
yes.
Yes,
each
भैया.
DBMS
Yes, भैया.
database might store the data in different formats. Some actually store the data in JSON format. Some might store the data in table format. For our database, for the SQL, for the one that we use for SQL, it stores in the table format. We'll soon look at that as well. So as simple as that, if anybody asks what is a database, so database is an organized collection of data, right? And now you cannot directly work on a database. You cannot directly just say, okay, there is a database, there is data I put in it. I will access this data. How will you access this data? How will you make sure that the data can be accessed only by certain users and not all the users? Only these users can access the data, these users cannot access the data. How will you make sure that the data that is put in here is, let's say, automatically updated or is secured, right? Or how can you access the data? How can you add or modify the data? So a database does not does that. So what exactly does it is a database management system, and it is called as DBMS, database management system. Clear?
Yes, भैया. Yes, भैया.
Right. A database is only a storage, a bucket. Assume database to be just a bucket. You're filling water in. Now, how can you access? Now, how can you basically uh, take out the water from it? How can you add more water from it? So for that you need other mechanism. So let's say taking out the water might be from a bucket, from another from a mug, and filling the water might be from a tap. So these two are tools are basically helping you work on that database, and hence will be in this case nothing but the management system of the database or database management system. So similarly, the DBMS database itself is just a storage thing. You cannot do any of all of these operations from it. How you can do this is with the help of our database management system. Clear?
हाँ भैया.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
भैया.
Right. So
Yes, भैया.
all the commonly referred DBMS are MySQL, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, Solar. All of these are nothing but database management systems. Clear? So when I was telling that there are different databases, what I meant was these are different kind of database management systems. Clear, everyone? So MongoDB,
Yes, sir.
Radius, solar, all of these are many more are there actually, right? Uh, okay, cool. Now let's understand what exactly is our difference between a SQL DBMS and a non-SQL DBMS. But before that, what exactly is SQL? So MySQL is the database management system. MySQL is not a language, guys. It's a system that helps you connect to a database, then perform all of these operations that we talked about. Clear, everyone?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes, भैया.
Yes.
Now, every database uses kind of a language so that you can access the data, you can manipulate the data, you can modify or add the data. And in when it comes to security, which you will not do, it's more of cloud people and the infra people do it. A language is required. So SQL is that language, structured query language that works with MySQL DBMS. Clear, everyone? And there are many other DBMS that SQL works with. For example, PostgreSQL. Okay, Oracle has also their own SQL. Uh, what do you call this company? Recent, very famous company. I keep forgetting the name. ऐसे नाम है उसका. नाम याद नहीं आ रहा. So they basically provide these kind of solutions, database management solutions, code editor solutions. Forgot about their name. So they have their own, they have their own SQL language, a different one, but they also call it a SQL based database, right? So SQL is basically a language that a database management system will use, and there are many database management system that use SQL, and there is slight variation in the SQL in them. PostgreSQL has slight variation, SQL Server has slight variation, right? MySQL has a slight variation, but the underlying language is nothing but the SQL. Clear, everyone? You might call it SQL, you might
हाँ
call
भैया.
it SQL, up to you, does not matter, right? All right, so now let's understand what exactly are the difference between SQL DBMS, so basically the database management system that use SQL, versus the database that do not use SQL. Here, everyone. So first of all,
Yes, भैया.
Yes, sir.
SQL databases store data in tables. So as I was saying, the database is collection of data, and that collection might be in different ways. So in this case, these are stored in form of tables. Clear? So database contains multiple tables. Clear, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Bhaiya.
Okay. Now, how new NoSQL DBMS works is, so NoSQL DBMS is basically the database might be stored in different ways. As I was telling you, it might be JSON, it might be dictionary like key value pairs, it might be graph, it might be many different ways can be there. Okay. So the database stores it in a different kind of manner. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
भैया.
Now, so one more thing is that in this, the tables are linked with each other. Clear? Or I can say that each table contains related data. Clear?
Yes, Bhaiya.
And another thing is that what exactly is a table? Table is nothing but it has rows and columns, like your Excel sheet. Clear? Like your data frame in Pandas. So it's nothing but the data is organized in rows and columns. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
Bhaiya.
tables are linked
हाँ
to
भैया.
each other. You can also say the tables have a relationship with each other. Clear? And hence they are called as RDBMS, that is relational database management system. Clear?
हाँ भैया.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the NoSQL DBMS, tables might be linked, might not be linked. Each has its own purpose. Graph DB is to show very complex relationships in data. JSON database might be for a lookup. Key value might be again for a lookup. JSON database might be just for quick retrieval. There are many different cases that basically these NoSQL DBMS can be used for, right? Okay. Now, what exactly is MySQL? So MySQL is nothing but my structured query language. That is all. It is an RDBMS. To be precise, it is an RDBMS. And it uses SQL as its querying language. Clear?
हाँ भैया.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in MySQL, you will quickly see when we'll create tables and all. Not today. So what happens is in MySQL, you will have a click on this database. You will start having table 1, table 2, table 3 like this. Clear? And when you, let's say, click on table 1, then a drop down will open, right? So when your drop down will open, you will see the columns in it. Clear? Again, when you click on this, you will see the columns in it. When you click on this, you will see columns in it. So this is how it is organized. So DBMS can have multiple tables. Clear?
Yes. हाँ भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Yes भैया.
Right. So a formal definition for what is SQL? SQL is structured query language. It is a standard language for storing, manipulating, and retrieving data in relational database management systems. In relational databases, also you can say anything works. So SQL is nothing but used for storing, manipulating, retrieving the data from relational databases. Clear?
Yes भैया.
And it is used with RDBMS systems. Clear?
Yes, sir.
हाँ भैया.
All right. So tables, I hope it is clear. How does a table look like? So table will have, these are your rows, and this will be your column 1, this will be your column 2, this will be your column 3, just like a normal Excel, right? I hope that it's clear to all of you. I don't have to again emphasize on what's a table. Do I have to?
No भैया.
Okay. If anybody asks you what is a table, table is a collection of data in which the data is organized in form of rows and columns. Clear?
Yes भैया. Yes भैया.
Okay, so there are different types of query languages in SQL. So basically, different type of commands in SQL, different type of query commands in SQL. They are called as DDL, DML, DQL, TCL, DCL. You need to learn all of them, and they're already present in the. They're already present in your, what do you call? 1 second. Yeah, so they're already present in your notes, and you need to learn. I cannot help you here. This is something that you need to learn. Clear? You need to learn what falls under DDL, what falls under DML, what falls under DQL, what falls under TCL, and what falls under DCL. For your interviews, they might ask. They might also ask in your online assessments. However, I find it very stupid if they are asking you this. That means you've done something wrong in your interview. So I don't know. But if they ask in the test, then that means they are dumb, right? Because I personally don't like asking all these questions in interviews or even in tests that I create, because they're irrelevant. However, because companies do ask, so you might find these questions being asked in the tests. Clear?
हाँ भैया.
Yes.
Yes भैया.
However, you would need to remember it, and it's very important. Sorry to say that. You would need to remember it, and it is very, very important. Clear? Shall we move forward now?
Yes, bhaiya.
Yes, Bhaiya.
So
हाँ
whenever
भैया.
you will work with SQL, you might have multiple databases. So you need to explain your MySQL RDBMS that, hey, which database are you working on? Are you working on one database, two, three, or four database? So how you can do it? You can say use and the DB name. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
Clear? And this semicolon is your basically delimiter. After every SQL command is completed, you should write it. All right.
Yes.
Cool. Now all this boring shit is done. Let's begin with the real SQL. Just want to explain you one thing, guys. SQL is a case insensitive language, not sensitive. SQL is a case insensitive language. Am I clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, भैया.
Yes,
Yes, Bhaiya.
भैया.
You
Yes.
can write select like this. You can write select like this, or you can write select like this. Does not matter. However, the good industry practices to write them in caps. All these SQL keywords. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
That is why you will see everywhere that it is written in caps. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now let's begin with the first statement. That is the SQL select statement. So what does select statement do? So now in your database, you would have different tables. Yes or no? In your DB database, in your relational database, let's say this is a database symbol. In this, you would have your different tables. Yes or no?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Yes,
Yes,
Now
Bhaiya.
you want to access these tables. How would you access these tables? You want to manipulate the data in these tables. How would you do all of it? To do it, a simple SQL select statement is there. And select statement is, as the words suggest, is used to select the data from a database and display it. Clear? So now what is the statement for SQL select?
Yes.
It is as simple as that. Select star from your table name. Now what exactly does star mean? Star means all columns. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, Bhaiya.
You can also mention column names, column 1, comma, column 2, comma, column 3 from table name. And that will show you all the columns. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Yes,
Yes,
भैया.
भैया.
I think
Yes,
let's
भैया.
just do a simple question on this. So let's say this is the data, this is the table that I'm working on. So table name is world, right? So I'm writing select population from world. So what I get is the population. If I do select star from world, then what I will get is all the columns. Clear? Let's say I want column name and I want area, then you can see that I get name and area. Clear? Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
भैया.
Yes,
हाँ
भैया.
भैया.
And you can see that it is case sensitive, insensitive. Clear? All right, let's move forward. Okay, now let's quickly move on to the next one. That is a limit statement. So now let's say you do not want to look at all the rows. You want to look at only the top 10 rows, right? That might be one of the cases, yes or no,
Yes, भैया.
Yes, sir.
Yes, भैया.
Yes,
right?
भैया.
So how do you look at only the top 10 rows, use a simple select star or whatever columns you can put from your table name. So this is the syntax, guys. Okay, select star from table name and then limit n. N means the top n rows you want to look at. Clear?
Yes, we are.
Yes, bhaiya.
Yes.
There are actually many other ways of writing limit as well. Not all of them work with MySQL. Some of them work with MySQL. Some of them do not work with MySQL. Right. So I think I'll cover them a little later, not right now. Okay. What do you want me to cover it right now? Okay, I'll cover it.
Cover a bit.
So select star from your table name, limit. You can, this is an optional parameter offset, hence in square brackets because it is optional. And then the number of rows you want. So what exactly does offset means? Offset means the starting point from which the rows are returned. So by default, it is 0. That means the first row. If you want to start from the second row, let's say, then you will put in 1, right? N minus 1 basically. Clear?
Yes, we are.
हाँ भैया
And there are many different ways as well, but I don't think they work with MySQL. So just to quickly show you, you can put limit 10. And in this case, let's put a limit 2 only. So you can see I got only 2 rows. Clear?
Yes, bhaiya.
Now you can see that I get from which row? From the second, third row, right? 2 plus 1, third row. So I get from Algeria. And from there, I get 4 rows. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Right. So basically, guys, if anybody of you might be doing SQL from a lot of time, you might have seen that second highest salary question, right?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
How easily it can be solved
Yes.
now. Is it
Yes,
clear,
we are.
everyone? How easily it can be solved now?
यस भैया
Yes, bhaiya.
All right. So what I was emphasizing from here is that limit, then here is an optional parameter offset. Offset means the number of rows you want to skip. Okay. So let's take it like this. Offset is the number of rows you want to skip. And after that, n is the number of rows you want to return. Clear, everyone? The syntax. Offset is the number of rows you want to skip and comma n is the number of rows you want to return. Clear, everyone? And please make a note of it. I don't think this is mentioned in the notes. Right? So offset is the number of rows you want to skip. It is an optional parameter. So I want to skip, let's say 2 rows. And after that, I want to return 5 rows. So what will happen now is, if you carefully see, I get the data starting from Algeria. And if you can see, this particular country is after 2 rows that have been skipped. Clear, everyone? And after that, you can see I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And because that I have mentioned that after skipping 2 rows, give me the next 5 rows. Clear, everyone?
हाँ भैया
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? So I hope people who already know SQL, this was something new they could learn from here.
यस भैया
All right. So now let's move on and किस पे लिख रहा हूँ और ये किस पे चल रहा है? 1 second. All right. So now the limit is clear. Let's understand the next one, that is order by. So what does order by do, everyone? Order by, as the word suggests, it orders your data. Clear, everyone? Nobody will ask you what does order by do, what does limit do. That should be in you. Okay, they will not ask such simple and dumb questions. Clear, everyone? So these are just for you to know. Is there anyone who's doing SQL for the first time? Raise your hands. सबने कर रखी है? Okay, Sushmita, Rajgopal, Jatin, Anshika, Momita, Mudavit. Okay, keep your hands raised, guys. All right, so now let's move on and look at the order by clause. So our order by is again a very simple one. And how does it work? Okay, before order by, let's look at the distinct ones. Let's go with the order. So select distinct. Now, what does distinct do? So distinct will return the unique rows to you. Clear, everyone? Distinct will do what? Distinct will return the unique rows to you. So if I say distinct star from table 1. So what does that mean, everyone?
It will
That means
display
all
all
the
this.
duplicates
And like 25.
will go away. Clear, everyone? So what does distinct do? It returns the unique rows. Clear,
Yes, yes, we are.
Yes, भैया.
right?
Yes, Bhaiya.
So what do I mean by unique? What do I mean by unique rows? Let's say there was data for, let's say, Algeria for the year 2014, right? And let's say there was again a data for Algeria in year 2014. Now, when I put distinct, it will give me Algeria 2014 only once. Clear, everyone? Right?
Yes, भैया.
Yes,
Yes, we are.
Yes,
भैया.
भैया.
Yes,
Duplicate. Now, another important point is that select distinct column 1, column 2, column 3 can also be done. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Clear?
हाँ भैया.
So let's say you do Algeria 2014 and some other data is over here. 2014, Algeria, some other data is over there. Let's say population maybe. Okay. So what if you do distinct? If you say distinct and you take the column country, you take the column year, so you will get only Algeria 2014 once. Clear? If let's say there was another
Yes,
data
भैया.
for Algeria 2015, then you will get Algeria 2014 and Algeria 2015. So it will give you the unique combination of the columns that you have selected. Unique rows based on the combination of columns that you have selected. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया, clear.
Okay. And always remember, combination of all the columns are considered. Clear?
हाँ भैया.
Okay. Now that distinct is clear, let's move to order by. Order by थोड़ा सा बाद में क्या? थोड़ा सा बाद में आएगा order by चलते हैं. ठीक है, खत्म ही करते हैं. So what is order by, guys? Order by is select. Then you can put a column 1, column 2, column 3. Okay. From, after from, you can put your table name, and then you can write order by. And then you can say, let's say you want to order by column 1, then you say column 1. Clear? By default, the ordering is ascending. Otherwise, you can also use the ASC keyword. Clear, everyone? Clear?
Yes, भैया. Yes, we are.
Yes,
Yes,
भैया.
Now,
भैया.
let's say first you want to order by on the basis of column 1 ascending. So let's say what you want to do is you have years. So you do 2014, 2015, 2016. So first you want to order by ascending of this, but there might be another 2014 and the population, you want to show the highest population. Let's say this is 100, this is 20, this is 30, this is, let's say 50. So what you want to do is you want to do ascending for this and descending for this. Clear? So how would you say it? You would say years ascending, comma, population DESC, which is descending. Clear? So these two are keywords. Clear, everyone? So here you can mention another one. Now what will happen is your columns will be first organized by this. So you will get 2014, 2014, 2015, 2016. Now for 2014, it will see the maximum value first. So maximum is 100 because it is descending order. So 100, 50, then 2015 it is 20 and then 30. Clear? Is the flow clear, everyone? It does not happen that this is arranged in descending order and then ascending order. First, this column is arranged in ascending order and then this one is arranged in descending order. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
भैया.
भैया.
Yes, Priya.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Very basics, and I see a lot of people make mistakes while ordering, right? So don't make mistakes while ordering, at least, guys. Clear? All right, now let's have a look what you've done so far. So select name area from world, and we can say order by. So if I say order by name, that means the name will be ordered in the lexicographic order. Okay? Clear?
Yes, भैया.
I can also say
हाँ
name
हाँ भैया.
descending. Then you can see descending order is given. I can also say area ascending. If I don't put it, then automatically it will be ascending. Let's put it. नहीं कुछ अच्छा automatically कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा, नहीं आ गया, ठीक है. Because one country only has one, so hence you cannot see the ascending effect. Clear, everyone? Because every country has only one area, so you cannot see the ascending or descending effect. Clear? Shall I move forward? Any doubts?
Yes, भैया.
Okay. After this, you can also put a link.
भैया नहीं आया वो एरिया वाला.
अरे भाई, जब नेम एक है, हर एरिया का एक ही नाम है, नेम के आगे एक ही एरिया है, जिम्बाब्वे का एक ही एरिया है, तो डिसेंड एरिया क्या अरेंज करोगे?
तो एरिया के न्यूमेरिकल वाले पे वो होगा या फिर मतलब
वो होगा जब उस पहले पहले अरे यार, पूरी राम कथा खत्म हो गई है, फिर मुझे कह रहे हो राम कौन है? अभी मैंने क्या समझाया है? किसको डाउट है? ये समृद्धि है? ये कौन है? अलका है? अलका, मुझे ये बात बताओ, अभी ये राम कथा क्या सुनाई है मैंने?
कि एक असेंडिंग में होगा और जिसका
पहले असेंडिंग में होगा ना.
हाँ
तो अगर जिम्बाब्वे का एक ही है, अगर पहले उसने जेड के हिसाब से कर दिया,
अच्छा मतलब
तो वो
ऐसा
खुद
कि
देखेगा ना जिम्बाब्वे की 2 वैल्यू है या नहीं है.
हाँ ठीक है समझ गए.
ए भगवान, अलका, ये कैसे डाउट आ रहे हैं ये?
मुझे लगा
आगे
ना-
बात सबको समझ?
Yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया.
ठीक है, लिमिट भी लगा सकते हो. सो अभी लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, बट सिलेक्ट ऑर्डर लिमिट इस वे में ऑर्गेनाइज होता है. सो फर्स्ट योर सिलेक्ट कम्स, देन योर फ्रॉम कम्स, देन योर ऑर्डर कम्स, देन योर लिमिट कम्स. क्लियर एवरीवन?
Yes, भैया.
Yes,
Yes,
भैया.
Priya.
Yes भैया.
यू कैन
तो
आल्सो डू इट लाइक.
भैया अगर इसमें प्रायोरिटी
हम्म.
चेंज करनी होगी तो
हम्म.
नेम को बाद में और एरिया को पहले लिखना पड़ेगा.
यस, यस. See, now area is in ascending, name is different. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
Clear, Vedant? Okay.
Yes, भैया.
All right, everyone, is this clear? Hurry up.
Yes, Priya.
Yes.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Okay, now I'm going to teach you something. I hope it works. So guys, stop using the entire columns, just like 1 or 2. 1 means the first column that you've written, 2 means the second column you've written. Similarly, let's say if you would have taken a third column, let's say GDP, then GDP becomes your third column. Yeah?
Yes, भैया.
Everyone, you cannot even take if you don't want.
Yes, भैया.
It's just explaining.
Yes, sir.
Right, so start using things like these. Okay. Right, let's move forward. So order by is clear, everyone. Limit is clear. Order by, limit, distinct.
Yes, भैया.
भैया.
Yes, Priya.
Yes, भैया.
Cool. So very simple things. So not even SQL yet. Now let's understand something called as, let me see what else is left. All right, so now let's look at the aggregate functions. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Before aggregate, let's look at where. All right, so to look at where, all right, so look at where, the important thing to understand is there are two different filtering techniques. So what where does is, where helps you filter out the data. Like in Excel, if you might have ever used Excel, you see there is a filter. Yes or no? In Pandas, we filter the data using this column name and then some condition. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes,
What do
yes,
we
भैया.
filtering the data? Filtering means selecting only that data that is relevant for me. Right? Now, columns I have selected which are relevant for me like this. Yes or no, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
भैया.
भैया.
Everybody, is it bhajan kirtan going on? All right, I'll not teach. Have fun. That's it. When you guys can speak, let me know. I will teach. और सुना अजय क्या हाल है?
भैया हम बोलेंगे, आप पढ़ाइए.
नहीं बोल रहे यार, 10 बार बोल चुका हूँ.
बोलेंगे भैया.
तुम दोनों तीनों की 4-5 लोगों की आवाज आती है, बस मेरे को 2-3 लड़के हैं, 2-3 तुम लड़के हो, बाकी किसी की आवाज ही नहीं आती. मौमिता क्या है, भजन चल रहा है तुम्हारा यहाँ पे?
ये बोल तो रही थी.
आवाज तो नहीं आई मेरे को. अंशिका, I can't hear you. Do I need to take your name and ask you to say yes or no?
Okay. I was there.
You being here does not matter. You need to speak. I can also put my laptop, 100 laptops on and be here. But the point is of a live class is for you to speak. Rajgopal, अंशु, अब सब बोल रहे हैं, देखना.
यस सर.
भाई बोलो यार, है ना? ऐसे कैसे काम चलेगा? 4 लोगों को पढ़ा रहा हूं तो यहाँ पे क्यों है 35 लोग? मेरे को हटा के चलो 34, 33 whatever. कुछ नहीं समझ आ रहा तो पूछो भाई, मेरे को आगे बढ़ना है ना. तुम मेरे को एक चीज 10 बार पूछवाते हो कि समझ आया ना आया, आया नहीं आया, उसमें मैं आगे बढ़ूं भाई. तुम्हें नहीं आया तो पूछो, मैं समझाऊंगा. आ गया तो आगे बढ़ूंगा. अलका की तो मैं खींचता रहता हूँ, तो मैं उसको डांट दिया कि क्यों समझ आया. डरने की तो जरूरत थोड़ी है. नहीं समझ आ रहा तो पूछो. Anyways, everyone, am I audible? Yes or no? For the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया. Yes, भैया.
enough of this bullshit.
यस भैया. यस भैया.
I'm not teaching monks over here. I'm teaching the people who will become working professionals in a year from now or 2 years from now. Anyways, let's move forward and understand what do we mean by where. So as I was talking about, so in where there are two things, right? So where is used for filtering, but what exactly are we filtering? So we can filter two things as of now, the knowledge that we have as of now. One, you can filter rows, and one you can filter out columns. Yes or no?
यस भैया.
Yes,
Yes,
Yes or
भैया.
no?
yes,
Now,
भैया.
how do you filter out columns? Filtering out columns is the simplest of all. The first thing that you learned, column 1, column 2, column 3, like that. Yes or no?
यस भैया.
Right?
Yes,
So
भैया.
selecting the relevant
Yes,
data,
भैया.
selecting the relevant columns is simple. Now, how do you select the relevant rows is the concern. Yes or no, everyone?
यस
How do you select
Yes.
the relevant
Yes,
rows?
भैया.
हाँ भैया.
Now, how do you select the relevant rows? You would have certain kind of a condition, right? Let's say you have a column age. So you want to select only those people who are above, let's say 60 years old. Or you want to select those people who are between 30 and 60 years old. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, bhaiya.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, bhai.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Now, how can you do this? So for this, there is a simple filtering keyword that helps you filter rows. There is a reason I'm emphasizing on this, because this is an interview question. People cannot answer what is the difference between having and where. The reason I'm emphasizing where helps you filter the data on the rows, or helps you filter out the rows. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, bhaiya.
Now, how does it work? तो ना कुछ तो कांड है इस notebook में. Anyways, now how does it work, everyone? So how does where work? It's pretty simple. So let's say you have a column that you want to filter. So you will put column 1 or whatever the name of the column is. Clear, everyone?
हाँ.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, bhaiya.
Yes, भैया.
Then you
Yes,
can
yeah.
use some equality or inequality. So guys, what is this? You already know all these symbols. I don't have to tell you again.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, bhai. हाँ भैया.
What do I? So one more thing is, this is not equal and this is also not equal. Clear?
Yes, bhai. Okay, bhai.
Yes, भैया.
Okay, bhai.
Right? And equal to is just equal. Clear? These are all inequalities. Clear, everyone?
Yes,
bhaiya.
Yes,
Yes.
भैया.
What did we
हाँ
say?
भैया.
Column 1 less than equal to certain n value. Now let's say you want to filter based on multiple conditions. How will that work? So you have, clear, everyone? So you can say where column 1 less than n and column 2 less than n, or column 3 equal to whatever something. Clear, everyone? You can also use a not over here. Where not column less than n. Clear?
Yes, bhai.
Yes, भैया.
Amita, is
भैया.
this clear?
नहीं भैया, मैंने वही बोलना चाहिए था.
What is not clear?
एंड और नॉट क्या वो उसी पहले जैसे करते थे उसी टाइप का होगा, मतलब
Why
दोनों
will
अगर एंड है
and
जैसे
or and not
बाइनरी
be?
में.
And or and not are the basic gates of CS language moment.
मतलब बाइनरी.
They will never change.
ओके.
Am I clear? No matter what language you're using, and or and not are the basic
Hmm.
CS fundamentals. They do not
Okay.
change.
ठीक है.
Is it clear, everyone? Any doubts?
No.
Yes, bhai.
Oh, भैया.
No,
No,
भैया.
भैया. No doubt, भैया.
Momita, will these change? No, right?
No.
Similarly, these won't. You might write it in a different manner, right? In pandas, you used to write like this, right? You might write it in a
हाँ.
different manner, but the meanings and the what they do will never change, no matter whatever language you go and work with.
Okay.
Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, sir. हाँ भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Okay. Order of precedence is what, guys? Is brackets, then not, then and, then or. Clear?
No doubt. Yes, bhai. Yes.
Yes, भैया.
All right. So another new keyword that I want to teach you all before we move forward is between. So between gives us a range. Clear, everyone? Between gives us range. So between n1 and n2. So how would you write this? It would be column 1 where column 1 between, let's say, 40 and 60. Clear? So wherever the column 1, wherever the rows will have values between 40 and 60 for column 1, that data will be returned. Clear?
Yes, भैया. Clear.
Yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Now another one that is in.
भैया.
These are very commonly used, guys. So what you would do is you would use operators for this. Rather than using operators, you can just simply use between. Clear? Now there is another one that is in. This is very important, guys. Very, very important. So let's say where now column, where column 1 in. Now you need to specify the values of column. Clear? So let's say you're filtering out countries. So you want to get Algeria, you want to get Albania, you want to get Azerbaijan, you want to get बहुत मुश्किल नाम क्यों लेना है? You want to get, let's say, Arab, United States of Arab को छोटा कर दिया मैंने. Right? So all these are the different column names that you can. So basically now what will it do? It will see for column 1, wherever if there is an Algeria, it will give the values for all the rows. Okay, for the next one, it does not have Arab or out of these, it will not give the value. Now it has Albania, so it gives the values for all these. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, bhaiya.
Yes, भैया. Yes, भैया.
Okay.
भैया
Mm-hmm.
इसमें कॉलम 1 ले रहे थे तो फिर कॉलम 1 कॉलम 2 ऐसे करके आगे कैसे बढ़ते जा रहा है हॉरिजॉन्टली?
You can do it. You can say where column 1 in this and column 2 equal to something. Why not?
ओके
कितने भी कंडीशन डालो, किसने मना किया भाई, है ना? Now let's look at a few where conditions. Okay, now add it to the order. Add it to the order, everyone. 1 second. So first you write select. ये मैं बार बार इसलिए बता रहा हूं because this ordering is the most important. Select from, then what does it come after this, everyone?
Order by.
Order by.
Order by and
Where?
Where.
Limit. Where?
first comes where, then comes order by, then comes limit.
Limit.
Clear? All right. So now these are the wildcards also. Let's have a look at them first. Right. So पहले wildcards करवा दूं या पहले मैं एक बार थोड़ा सा समझा देता हूं. रुको, wildcards पे फिर आते हैं. 1 second. Cool. So now let's look at the where clause. So let's say where area is greater than 100. Let's say order by 2. Let's remove all this nonsense. And let's say limit 10. So now you can see we get all the ones where area is greater than 100. Clear, everyone?
हाँ भैया.
Yes.
Clear. Now we can say where area is greater than 100 and GDP is less than, let's say, certain number of zeros. Clear, everyone?
हाँ भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
यस भैया.
All right. Now we can say, okay, area between 100 and 200. Clear?
Yes.
Now you see,
Yes,
it did
भैया.
not have
Yes,
it did
भैया.
not have 10 rows falling into this, so it just returned 2. Clear? Clear.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया.
हाँ भैया.
Yes, भैया.
And GDP, now let's write where country in, let's say between 1000, where country in, let's just take 1 for a bit. This should be and country in. कॉलम का नाम क्या है? Name.
Name.
Clear, everyone?
Yes,
Let's say you want
Yes, भैया.
another name. Let's say let's add 2 more zeros. Let's say you also want okay, let's remove. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया.
You can use or as well in between. right? Now you see you get more values. Logic है, logic बदल गया. Shall I move forward, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया.
Yes.
यार अब लॉजिक वॉजिक नहीं बताऊंगा ना फिर से. ये तो पाइथन में कर लिया ना हमने अच्छे से डीप डाइव करके, है ना? ये एंड और का ये सब का लॉजिक ये फिर से बताना पड़ेगा मेरे को.
नहीं भैया.
बाकी लोग ममिता,
नहीं भैया याद है.
No, भैया.
नहीं भैया.
नो भैया.
यार ये सब मत करवाओ मुझसे. पाइथन में इतना टाइम लगाया है तभी ताकि ये सब ना करना पड़े. राइट. सो गाइस, कैन वी मूव फॉरवर्ड नाउ? दिस इज वेरी सिंपल.
Yes, भैया.
Yes.
Yes, भैया.
भैया.
Now let's understand
Yes, भैया.
wildcard and like.
Yes, sir.
Now what exactly is wildcard and what exactly is like? So a wildcard is basically, it helps you match patterns. Okay, so let's say you do not want an exact match, you want to match a pattern. For example, you don't want to match the country Albania, you want to match all the countries that are starting with letter A. Clear, everyone? So in those cases you have a wildcard that will help you. Clear, everyone?
हाँ भैया.
Yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया.
Yes.
So
Yes भैया.
all these wildcards, the top two are important. I'm going to teach you these two. These you can look at yourself in this, right? Not very important. I don't think I've even mentioned them. Yeah, because only these top two are important and are asked. We look at these two. Clear? And you will never see yourself looking at working with anything else. For everything else, you will do chat GPT only and get the regex. Nobody remembers regex these days. All right.
Yes.
So now what exactly is these operators? So you basically just see over here, there's something called like that we are using, right? So now let me explain you wildcards. So wildcards are always used with your like. Clear, everyone? You will
Yes,
always
ma'am.
see a wildcard
हाँ.
with a like. Okay. So why like means basically like, not exactly, but like a pattern, right? So that kind of how I memorized it, that okay, why is there a like? Because it's not exact, it's like a pattern, right? So hence the word like. So how would you write it? So you say where, then you say your column name, right? Your column one, let's say, like, and then your wildcard expression will come over here. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Yes भैया.
Now what exactly wildcard basically is? So this percentage symbol, it means 0 or more than 0 characters. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
हाँ.
Clear? 0 or more than 0 characters. So if I say A%, that means a word that starts with A and after that might have any number of characters or might not have any character. Clear? It might have one character, it might have another character, it might have another character, or it might not have any character. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
भैया.
भैया.
Yes भैया.
What does this mean? This means any number of characters in the start, then A in the middle, and any number of characters in the end. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
भैया.
भैया.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What does this mean? That means any number of characters can be here and ending will be of AB. Yes or no? There might be n
Yes,
number
भैया.
of characters or might be 0 characters. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
Yes भैया.
That
Yes
Yes,
means
भैया.
I'm looking with countries having A in the name. I'm looking with countries that end with A and B. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
Yes भैया.
Yeah.
Now there is another wildcard operator, this underscore, that you need to be careful of. What this underscore does, it means specifically only one character. Cannot be 0, cannot be more than 1. Clear? So now if I
Yes,
mention
भैया.
A like this, that means A can have only one character. It might be any character. Okay? Multiplier,
भैया.
location, any character, 1, 2, 3, but it can have only one character. If I mention this like this, that it means after A, we need to have two characters. We cannot have only one character. We need to have two characters. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
I said this,
Yes,
that
भैया.
means A will have one character before, one character after. If I add one character more over here, that means one character before and two characters need to be after A. And two characters need to be there, not less than two, not more than two. Two need to be there, one here and two here. Clear? Second one here. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया. हाँ
Yes,
भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Now, what does this mean?
The second last letter has to be A.
Second last letter has to be A. There has to be one character here. There can be n, any number of characters or zero characters at the beginning. Clear, everyone?
Yes,
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
What does this mean?
A and one
Can
character
start with any
will be
character and then comes A, and then
And
after
start
one
with A
character can end
also.
with any character.
And start with A also.
Okay, yeah.
This means zero as
Then
well, right?
can
Yes, भैया.
Yes,
So you
भैया.
can have any number or zero characters at the beginning, then an A, then a character must be there. And after that, we can have any number of characters or zero characters. Clear, everyone? Any doubts?
yes, भैया.
No, भैया.
Are
Yeah,
wildcards stuff?
भैया.
This is very simple. SQL wildcards, I don't know why people make mistakes in these questions, but SQL wildcards are the easiest of all. So what you will write right now? So you'll say where name like A%. So what does this mean? That country starts with A.
A.
Clear, everyone?
हाँ भैया.
yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Any doubts in wildcards?
No,
I think I've covered it.
No, भैया.
भैया, also the data
Mhm.
points are not case, like the data points are case
These are
sensitive,
strings,
right?
guys.
So
These are not column names or keywords. These are strings. These are strings. Your Albania, Algeria are strings. They are not keywords or column names. They are data. Right?
yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया.
Cool. All right. So select name, area, GDP from world. Let's say now wildcards. Where name like चल रहा है पता नहीं कैसे बट आइडियली मेरे मेरे लैपटॉप में तो नहीं चलता जो मेरे माई SQL वर्क बेंच है चलना नहीं चाहिए because these are strings and hence it should be A capital. For safety purpose you also keep A
नहीं.
capital.
That is what I was saying, भैया, कि when you say like, it
Mhm.
removes the case sensitivity.
Yeah, correct. That also might be the case. Because if you put in like country capital, Albania capital or small capital, then it might not work. देख लेते हैं एक बार. Where name like where name equal to it's actually working. I don't know. It's not constant though because I remember when I was working last time on a MySQL database at Misho only, I faced a problem because I by mistake put A as I was working on I think I was working on a product count, so I had put percent P, and there I only got the lowercase ones, and I missed at least half of the data. Right, so I'm still skeptical about it. So for safety purposes, I would still say you should enter, the case. Maybe it happens also across the different version or different machine. Safety purpose, I think it's better we use both. Clear?
Okay, भैया.
But I think this
Okay.
issue does not happen when it comes to all these all these coding, whatever you use, these libraries and all. So I don't think they basically HackerRank and LeetCode. I don't think you'll face a problem. But still, in case you face, just let me know, right? Anyways, so select name from what was the table world, where name like %A%. Now, what do I want, everyone? I want an A in the name. Clear? It can be at the start, it can be at the end, it can be in the middle somewhere. See, here, over here, starting and ending are the same. Over here, it is in the middle, and the end over here it's in the middle. Over here, it's in the middle. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
हाँ
Yes,
भैया.
Vaya.
Yeah.
Now, what does this mean? That means after A, I need at least one character. So you see over here, this A has at least one character after and later. Over here, this A has one character after and later. Over here, this character A has one character after and later. Over here, this A has one character after and later. Clear, everyone? इसने इसको भी A ही माना है. Don't know how. Okay, clear, everyone? So over here also, A is over here. ये वाला उठा लो. After and later. White space भी count होती है. Over here, this A, you can see after and later. Clear? Let's take something else. Now I've put 2_L. So that means one letter before L and two after. L need to be there. An additional might be present at the start or end. Clear, everyone? Any doubts?
No, yeah.
No भैया.
Oh, भैया.
If I remove this, guys, the results will change because now I'm only allowing one character before L. Clear? If I remove this, then the result will change even more. Now because I'm allowing no characters before L. Clear, everyone? Any doubts?
Clear भैया.
No.
No, beta.
Okay, you understand that all this like also works with your is character is case insensitive. Okay, don't get confused. Just consider that these work with case insensitive. Okay. All right. I think now. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you. Something interesting. So select. So what will do? What will this do, everyone? It will give me GDP divided by this number. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, beta.
हाँ भैया.
Yes,
Yes,
beta.
sir. What will this give me? It's, I think, working as a string concatenation. Okay. More of this we'll see later. Don't worry about it. But just wanted to show you because there's a question related to it, I think. Okay. So for the time being, everyone, start solving this. You have 15 minutes. Solve these three questions quickly. You need to open your SQL Zoo. You need to go on your select basics, solve it. Also, after that, solve the next one. Yeah, you can also solve it. Yeah, solve the 1 and 2. Select basics and select name. For the people who would have solved 1 and 2, you can solve the third one after it. Now, if you notice, everyone, like there's not much theory to it. We've nearly completed 1/3 of the theory. Yes or no? People who know SQL might understand what I'm saying. There's a group by join,
हाँ भैया.
creating, modifying. That's all that is left. एडवांस टॉपिक है वो तो अलग बात है. फाइल कार्ड्स और वो हम कर रहेंगे, वो अच्छी बात है, हम करेंगे. But the most of the SQL that 80-90% of the people do, we have completed 1/3 of it. Any doubts? Jha, Krishna, Jatin, Dhyanesh, Mudhavat, Neha, Anshu, Adrisha, Rajgopal.
No भैया.
नहीं भैया.
We start solving your 15 minutes, 1 minute per question. You don't even need that much time. And in SQL, guys, there are only 3-4 theoretical questions. One that I've told you, what is the difference between where and having? You'll get the answer to it. Another one is what is a view. Another one is what is the difference between delete, drop, and truncate. What is the difference between update and alter? Another one is what is a subquery. Another one is DDL, DML में से कौन सा command ही किसमें है. These are only theoretical questions that can be asked. On going on a tougher end, what is an index? What is a subquery? What is a what is an index? What is a trigger? What is a what do you call this? Window function. That's all. No more theoretical questions can be asked from SQL. Unless you're sitting for a SQL database manager role, which you will apparently not. Nobody comes hire for it. There were very less companies. At least in IITs, I'm aware of none of the companies hire for that role. Neither in IITs. And I don't think in private colleges as well, there are a lot of companies that come specifically for a SQL database manager or developer role. So theory is not much. In interviews, you will be asked, you will be told that, okay, this is a hypothetical data, write a query for it. Clear, everyone? So this is how it works in SQL. Okay.
हाँ भैया क्लियर.
And all those theoretical questions are already covered in your notes. We'll try to practice as much as we can in SQL, okay? Rather than focusing on the theory only. Anywhere you go for any role related to data, you will be asked SQL. Mostly, either in the test or in the interview. And in most of the cases, it's a query that you would need to write. Theoretical questions are more common in data analytics interview because there's not much deep learning and ML theory there that can be asked. So they ask more of SQL. Not because they don't know machine learning, because people on the resume do not write machine learning. They have only Power BI and stuff. So only option is SQL, right?
Yes भैया.
Now, people having only regression on a resume, an interview will not go and ask k-means clustering or something like that, right? At least you should have written decision tree or random forest so that interview knows that, okay, this guy or this girl knows machine learning and I can ask tough questions. That's actually case not just in private colleges, but even in my own IIT Varanasi. You will see till the end, people will only do SQL, Excel. Excel you can do it in one day. SQL you can do in 1 week. They'll do case study in guess estimate practice and Python, and they'll create a resume. Put one Tableau, one SQL project. Done. And then they also get jobs because half of them are TPR, some are women, and some have a good CPI. But they will never be good data professionals in life. They can get one job. But that does not mean that they're good in it. Right?
हाँ भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Yes भैया.
all these technologies were a hype when it was earlier times. Like knowing SQL, knowing Python alone would be more than enough. But now times have changed. You need to be good in stats, you need to be good in probability, you need to be good in what's this called? Machine learning. Because earlier there used to be one statistician and used to do all that stuff. Used to just collect and manipulate the data and give it to them, ask them, okay, what is algorithm will write for your statistics. Now a single person is basically responsible to do all of it. To understand whether the data is significant, to understand whether the analysis is significant, to perform the analysis, to automate the analysis, to automate the predictions, right? So alone Python and SQL are not going to make you a good data professional. Rather, you'll be the least good in the industry, I would say. Yeah, Vikas, any doubt? All right, everyone, how many questions are done so far?
मैं सेकंड वाले के
Sir,
5 हो गए
let name 12.
ठीक
13
ओके, पहला वाला तो खत्म हो गया होगा ना?
हाँ भैया
Yes,
हाँ
भैया.
खत्म हो गया पहले।
सबके ही हो गया होगा ना? Momita, Jatin, Neha, Anshu. First one is done, right?
यस भैया
Okay. So guys, after going back for these, also attempt these. Okay, very easy. Just look at my screen once, everyone. So once you go back, also practice the select quiz. Okay, after each tutorial, at the end there is a quiz. Give it.
ओके भैया
Especially the people who are doing SQL for the first time. Okay.
यस भैया
ओके भैया
Yes, भैया.
ओके भैया यस भैया
Hmm. I don't like teaching SQL at all. It's so boring for me to teach SQL because it's already very repetitive, right? We've done all this in Python, just a different syntax. Hmm? आवाज नहीं आ रही सौरभ.
मैं पूछा था ये टूल आपने बनाया है सीक्वल के लिए
ना ना ऑनलाइन है ये. बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा है बेसिक्स के लिए, इसलिए मैं इसी से करता हूँ. It's very good for basics, and then you move on to hacker rank. Then last is lead code, top 50 problems. This is a very good for the basic to hacker rank journey. Hacker rank also has very simple questions, guys. Very simple. The top 50 lead code has a few good challenging, I think 10, 20 challenging problems.
तो भैया कंपनी वाले कैसे वो तो बहुत हार्ड पूछते होंगे ना
सीक्वल में ज्यादा हार्ड तो यार बनते ही नहीं है इतने मुश्किल.
तो रे उनकी टफनेस एसक्यूएल 50 के बराबर ही होती है
हाँ, मोस्टली तो वहीं से आते हैं.
ओके भाई
सेकंड सैलरी सब वहीं से आते हैं. Alright guys, let's start solving, I think. Shall we? करेंगे इसको what my goal is to finish the entire SQL. One more class will be there for group by and joins. Then one more class will be there for our creating modification, altering, updating, all of that. Then one class for window functions, indexes. That so three more classes I'll complete all of this, and then my goal is to practice as 1 week more of the questions of SQL. Okay.
Okay, भैया.
ओके भैया.
I think we've already completed half of the notes. Not half, 1/3 at least. Now we've covered till here. See? So one more till here, one more here, and one more till here. Right?
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया.
So my target is by the by this week or next week first class to complete this so that we get 2 to 3 classes for just practicing as much as we can. And then after that we move on to machine learning. And once machine learning is done, then DS folks separate ways, analytics folks separate ways. So actually I was not supposed to teach SQL. SQL was supposed to be taught by Nandini, but I couldn't come up with a good terms with her, so we decided to part ways. It was like, yeah, she didn't have a good knowledge. She was good only in communication. She helped me in college collaboration, but she couldn't help me anywhere else. So I was like, I cannot. I'd rather keep interns. I'd rather keep other people who are good in communication than having someone who expects me to give up equity as well and but not a proper knowledge. All right, let's begin, shall we?
हाँ भैया.
So the example uses a where clause to show the population of France. So modify it to show the population of Germany. So what do we need to do, guys? We need to show the population of Germany. How do we do it? So select Momita. Great. Rajgopal. Answer. Yes. Show the population of Germany, Rajgopal. How would you do it? Bolo.
Select France.
Select
France.
France. Select क्या? Sorry.
एक मिनट. सोच.
Anshu. Can you answer? Anshu.
No, sir.
Why, Anshu? What do you need?
So
You need to show the population of Germany.
modify this.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So what do you need to write? What do you need to select out of these columns first?
Select. So you have to select the name, like whatever the
Doesn't matter. You need to only show the population, right?
select population from world.
Okay. Now you need to show only for country Germany. That means filtering on rows. So what do you need next?
Where name in where
The
name in
you can
Germany.
write in, or you can directly say name equal to. Clear? Was it tough, Anshul?
No, sir.
And why did you not do it yourself? Okay. Next question. Show the name and the population for Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. Neha,
Yes, भैया.
answer.
Select name,
Select. Select.
name,
Name,
population
population. Why both, Neha? Because
from
it's saying show the name and population. Here it was
yes,
saying only show the population, right? That is
yes,
why. So select
yes,
name population from world
world
where
and name in
name in
Sweden, Norway and Denmark. मतलब comma.
clear. Okay. Jatin, answer. Jatin,
हाँ यस भैया सोच रहा हूँ
answer.
हाँ
Hmm.
मैं सेलेक्ट कंट्री कॉमा एरिया
Select country, select name, comma area. There is no country column. From world.
ओके
Next.
फ्रॉम वर्ल्ड वेयर
Where
एरिया इज एरिया इन बिटवीन
area.
भैया इसमें
Area
इनिक्वालिटी लगानी पड़ेगी क्या
nothing. Area between
दिस एंड दिस भैया 2 and 2.5 लाख
इंग्लिश है क्या तो रहा हूँ
हाँ ओके
पर दिक्कत क्या है इसमें कॉमा है
Four.
comma।
कॉम
अरे ये भी दिक्कत है क्लियर
ओके भैया
okay so guys also for between the range is inclusive of the boundary values okay so these values are inclusive okay they're not excluded they are included all right
Yes, bhai.
हाँ भैया.
next move to the next one all right so Jatin answer this one
यस भैया
find the countries that start with Y Jatin
मैं सेलेक्ट कंट्री फ्रॉम वर्ल्ड
select name है ना
सॉरी नेम फ्रॉम
name
वर्ल्ड
from world
वेयर
hmm.
is where y then and the underscore start
where name
name
like
is okay. y underscore
Y underscore
or not हाँ नहीं भैया
there
ओके भैया
okay next one Ja Krishna answer
Yes, we are select name from world where name like inverted comma a modulo y.
modulo Y
Yes,
it's
sir.
percentage sign it's not modulo not doing Python है ना
Okay. Name गलत लिखा है.
क्या गलत है
Name.
सही तो है
भैया इसमें y की बात
Y से पहले मॉड्यूल होगा परसेंटेज होगा.
किससे पहले
ये y से पहले वो तो ठीक है लेकिन y की बात भी तो हो सकती है.
Y it says that end with Y है ना
हाँ
all right now this one find the countries that contain the letter X
Select name from world. %.
yes
there select the countries that end with LAND land
Select name from world.
there is a reason why I said LAND so that you guys don't take it anywhere else select name from world where Clear everyone?
Yes, we are.
हाँ भैया
Select name from world. Starts with C and ends with IA. So C% IA. Clear? Find the country that has
Yes,
O in
भैया.
the name. So percent O and O. Any doubts?
No way.
No, sir.
Countries that have 3 or more A in the name. Now how can you do that?
Percent.
Good. Percent A, percent A, percent A. Works well, everyone?
हाँ भैया
Yeah.
No doubt?
हाँ भैया.
Find the countries that have T as the second letter. That means underscore for one letter we need here, then T as the second letter, and then E can be there. Yes or no?
यस भैया
Yes भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Find the countries that have two O characters separated by two others. So how would you do this, everyone?
ओ के बीच में 2 अंडरस्कोर
Percent to underscore
First
O.
percent, guys. Percent होना चाहिए ना?
हाँ
Yes भैया होना चाहिए.
Clear?
हाँ भैया
Yes, भैया.
Oh, then two underscores O in this. Find countries that have exactly 4 characters. How can we do this? Let me ask Adrishya. How can we do this?
4 times underscore.
Cool.
भैया एक बार 9 नंबर दिखाइए.
ये वाला? Doubt है?
नहीं हो गया भैया.
Cool. So the capital of Luxembourg is Luxembourg. So all the countries where the capital is same as the name of the country. How can you do this? एक सेकंड कॉल आ रही है. हाँ मैं एक सेकंड क्लास में हूँ. Yeah. So how can we do this, everyone? Hello.
हाँ भैया
How can we do this?
let's select name capital
Hmm. Hmm.
City. The place of town.
City. कॉलम सिलेक्ट हो गए हैं उसके आगे बताओ.
where name equal to capital
Okay. क्या चाहिए इसको? Find the country only. Okay. Clear, everyone?
Yes, भैया.
क्या दिक्कत थी भाई? इस क्वेश्चन में क्या दिक्कत थी? बताओ. इतना क्यों सोचना पड़ रहा? जहां पे कंट्री और कैपिटल का नाम से नेम इक्वल टू कैपिटल, बात खत्म. इतनी क्या प्रॉब्लम आई इस क्वेश्चन में? बोलो.
नहीं भैया
भैया वो पानी गिर गया.
पानी गिर गया?
वो पानी गिर रहा था गिर गया पूरा.
वो तो ठीक है, क्वेश्चन में क्या गड़बड़ थी? कोई दिक्कत थी?
नहीं उसको सोचना नहीं आसान.
ठीक है. Alright. So the capital of Mexico is Mexico City. Show all the countries where the capital has country together with the word city. ठीक है, इसको हम थोड़ा सा बाद में करेंगे जब हम inbuilt functions पढ़ लेंगे. Find the capital and the name where the capital includes the name of the country. How can you do this, guys?
भैया this city वाला is doable ना?
ये वाला?
Yeah.
ये concat फंक्शन यूज कर रहा है ना, इसलिए अभी नहीं कर रहे। इनबिल्ट फंक्शंस की क्लास की बात करेंगे।
अच्छा ओके।
Alright guys, answer.
स्टक एट दिस वन भैया। परसेंट प्लस नेम प्लस परसेंट से ट्राई किया बट वो नहीं आ रहा है।
परसेंट फिर क्या किया? सॉरी
परसेंट
बात। हाँ,
परसेंट प्लस नेम प्लस परसेंट।
ये भी concat ही है। इसमें भी हम लिखेंगे
यस भैया।
concat परसेंट फिर कॉमा कॉलम नेम कॉमा परसेंट। बता दूंगा एक बार concat, क्योंकि आई थिंक सारे नीचे के concat ही हैं इसमें, जहाँ तक मुझे याद है।
हाँ भैया।
Alright guys, so let's look at one inbuilt function quickly. So concat you already know, right? In Python we learned about concat, yes or no?
हाँ भैया।
Yes, भैया.
Yes.
Yes भैया।
Yes or no? Right. हालांकि I expected you all to go and look over here. There is already written concat function over here. You could have just seen it. But मेहनत नहीं करेंगे हम ना. All right. So concat, then you can enter string 1, then you can enter string 2, and then you can enter string 3. Clear? Clear everyone?
Yes भैया।
Yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया।
Clear? Cool. You can also enter a column name over here. You can also enter a wildcard. Clear?
Yes, भैया.
Yes भैया। Yes भैया।
All right. Now can we try to solve this 12th one?
यस भैया।
Everyone.
हाँ भैया एक कर।
Solve 12, 13, I think 14. Mexico is longer than Mexico. The capital is the same. I think all of them can be solved now. Okay, using replace over here. ठीक है, 14 तक तो करो. Similarly, guys, there is one length. Okay, one second, just have a look over here. So length, length. It's not len. Remember, this is for NoSQL. I think for this is SQL Server or something. So length and then the string. This will give you the length of the string. Clear?
यस भैया।
All right, well, 13, 14 done. Yes or no, everyone? Yes or no, everyone?
नहीं भैया अभी कर रहे हैं।
Okay, but look over here. I'll also teach replace so you can solve all of them together. So replace, then string 1, then what string you want to replace. Okay, so what string you want to replace? For example, let's say there is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So this is a string 1. Now what you want to replace, let's say string 2. Let's say you want to replace AB. Then what do you want to replace it by? Let's say you want to replace it by Z. This is string 3. Okay. So the resulting would be what? The resulting would be Z, C, D, E, F, G, H, Z, or G, H, whatever it was. I. Clear? right? So the
Yes, भैया.
string you want to replace, make a replacement on. Instead of string, it can be a variable as well. It can be a column name. What I mean, right? The string you want to replace, the substring you want to replace, the part of string you want to replace, whatever it is, that is string 2. The part of string you want to replace. So this also I think can be a, this can also be a column name, and what you want to replace it with. Okay, this can I think also be a column name, not just a string. There. Clear everyone?
Yes, भैया.
Any doubt?
Yes, भैया.
Cool.
बैच में कुछ ऑप्शनल है, तीनों भी देने हैं?
Obviously you need to give 3, right? The entire text, what you want to replace and what you want to replace with,
हाँ
right?
भैया.
So all 3 are important. Right now do 12, 13, 14, 15. Two minutes more. I think the next one is pretty simple. These harder questions on are actually good. They're different than what you will find elsewhere. People who have done SQL might understand what I'm saying. A bit different than what you will regularly find.
Yes भैया.
Yes, भैया.
All right, let's solve, everyone. So, Vikas, can you tell me the answer for this?
12th है क्या भैया?
12th.
Select name
Select name
from world.
from world.
Where capital.
Where capital.
शायद इधर concat function use करना होगा.
So capital is, yes, concat. So capital is what? Capital is name, comma,
City. हाँ.
and city with a space, right?
Country plus city है ना. हाँ.
City with a space, guys. Yes. Clear?
Yes.
All right.
हाँ.
Dianish, answer the next question, 13th.
Yes, sir.
Answer.
Sir, I'm working on it, so I could get an.
Okay, then look over here. Solve with me. So find the capital and the name where the capital includes name of the country. So what do we need? First, we need the capital and the name. Yes or no? Let's write this down. Now, from where we are getting it? From the world table. Yes or no, Dianish?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now, what is it saying? Where the capital? So where capital includes the name of the country. That means where capital, there will be a wildcard. Yes or no? Percent name percent. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Percent name
Yes,
percent would be here. Now we know we cannot directly write percent name percent, right? Because that will look for name. It will not look for the name of the country. It will look for name, string name. Yes or no? So how
Yes,
do
sir.
we do it? So we second cat, then we say percent, then we enter name as this will become a column variable, right? Column name, and then we get the answer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts, anyone in this? Anyone, any doubts? एक तो कुछ इतने महान लोग हैं ना, 10 लोग जो क्लास छोड़ के गए
हाँ
हैं,
भैया।
उनको लगा कि बस अभी तो हमने सिंटेक्स देख लिया तो हमारी सीक्वल की क्लास ही खत्म हो गई। ये सब चीजें हैं भाई, मेन तो यार सिंटेक्स तो नर्सरी क्लास वाला भी सीक्वल का सीख ले। सीक्वल में क्या है सिंटेक्स में? ऑलराइट अजय, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन।
वही कर रहा था भैया।
वेदांत, okay Ajay, let's solve it together. Find capital and name where the capital is
14
an
हाँ
extension.
डन अभी.
चल 15 करेगा वेदांत तू. अजय, answer me 14th. Select
हाँ भैया।
capital and name. So just select capital and name first.
Select capital and name from world. Where
From
capital like concat.
world where capital like concat. Now what is saying? It should be an extension of the country. So that means country will come first.
Country name.
And then will what? Yeah, sorry. Name will come first.
Name, comma,
And then
inverted comma में percentage.
percentage. But extension means there should be at least one more.
Yes भैया.
Clear everyone?
Yes.
Why
Yes,
this
भैया.
answer?
ये एक्सटेंशन वन मोर मतलब ये एक्सटेंशन वन मोर मतलब
मतलब एटलीस्ट नाम का एक्सटेंशन है, मतलब कंट्री के नेम के आगे कुछ तो होना चाहिए ना.
ओके
सो यहाँ पे देखो ना, यू शुड इंक्लूड मेक्सिको सिटी एज इट इज लॉन्गर देन मेक्सिको. बट इफ आई इंक्लूड over here, this is wrong answer because Luxembourg and Luxembourg both are same.
यस भैया.
So I need an extension. That means at least there should be something after the country name. And that is why I've entered the underscore. Clear?
क्लियर.
Any other doubts? Anyone? Shall I move forward?
Yes.
Yes, भैया.
Okay, Vedant, solve this.
Yes भैया. So first of all we should select name.
So what is the question asking? The capital of Monaco. Monaco is Monaco Village. This is name Monaco and extension is village. Show the name and the extension. So what do you need to show with the name and only the extension? Okay.
Yes.
So you don't have to show the entire capital. So you have to show first, for example, Monaco, comma, only village. Getting my point? Monaco is the country name and from capital only show the extension. Clear everyone?
Yes, very.
Yes, भैया.
हाँ भैया.
And there is a condition where the capital is a extension of the name of the country. Clear? The same condition.
Yes, very.
Clear everyone?
भैया. हाँ भैया.
Yes,
Vedant,
भैया.
answer.
Yes भैया.
Select
Hello. Yeah भैया.
Capital.
Select name.
name.
You have to show only the name and the extension. That is.
Yeah, only the extension of the capital.
Then since we already know the capital's name already has the name of the country as well, so we will just replace the name of the
So
country
you will say capital,
with a none.
your capital, right? Capital is your string. What you want to
Yes.
replace? Country. That is
Name.
nothing but name, right? Country name
With none.
with not none, empty string, guys.
Empty
empty.
string.
हाँ भैया.
Right? Now from where? From world and where? Capital like concat. Same condition.
Name percent underscore. Yes.
Clear everyone?
भैया
Yes.
ये रिप्लेस को समझ में नहीं आया.
So what it is saying, Rishabh, it is saying that this is our capital. Okay. Let me show you once. So look at this table, Rishabh. है ना? So we have capital Andorra La Vella, whatever. Right?
हाँ भैया.
It wants you to show the name and only La Vella in the capital. See, Andorra and only La Vella in the capital. So you have to replace the name with empty string.
अच्छा, okay.
Okay. So basically you need to only show the extension. Okay. So you need to show only the extension. Clear, Rishabh?
हाँ भैया,
So that is why what you said, replace
capital
replace
with
the capital. So this is my capital, right? This is my capital. Replace the capital. And what substring you need to replace? In capital text, replace the substring name. That means Andorra in this, Guatemala in this, Kuwait in this, Mexico in this, Monaco in this, Panama in this. Clear?
हाँ भैया,
And what do you need to replace it with? Empty string.
interesting.
So from world. Clear? These two
और ये
columns.
concave वाला कैसे हुआ भैया? फिर where
Okay.
capital like?
Now where the next case it is saying that it should be an extension of the name of the country. That capital should be an extension of the name of the country. Yes or no?
हाँ भैया,
So that means Andorra, and after that something should be there. Right?
Okay.
Guatemala, and after that something should be there. If I say, you understand this, Rishabh, concat name percent. So I'm saying concat name, and after that find any of the percent. Yes or no? So this name is column basically. Is this clear? Concat column, name, comma, percent. Is this clear? Till here?
हाँ भैया, ये कॉन्केट में नेम के बगल में आप वो जो बता रहे थे गैप का, वो गैप का क्या रहता है? अगर गैप दे या नहीं दे तो?
Now look over here. So now what I've said is, now what I'm getting is these Luxembourg. You see, Singapore and Singapore. You see?
हाँ भैया,
But I don't want Singapore with Singapore. I want something extra, like city, like village, like city. Something extra should be there. So hence I'm saying that at least one character should be there.
अच्छा,
So this underscore is because I want at least one character, and after that there might be 0 or more characters. Okay.
भैया
So what exactly this is saying is at least one or more characters. Clear, Rishabh?
ये हाँ भैया, हाँ भैया,
And hence I'm getting, now you see the extensions, proper extensions.
भैया वो
Because
name
here it is saying that don't include Luxembourg, as the name and capital are same. They want a proper extension like Mexico City for Mexico. Clear?
हाँ भैया,
Yeah, tell me what doubt you had. Someone else?
भैया अगर
Yeah.
भैया अगर अंडरस्कोर ना लगाए तो हम ये भी तो लिख सकते हैं कॉन्कैट नेम परसेंटेज, फिर उसके बाद एंड कैपिटल नॉट इज इक्वल टू नेम, तो इक्वल नहीं होगा।
तब तुम इतना बड़ा लिखने की जगह छोटा लिख दो यार।
हाँ
जब एक डैश से काम बन रहा है तो जरूरी है कंडीशन और लगाना। करने को तो तुम 10 तरीके से कर सकते हो, गलत नहीं है, पर जब एक इससे काम बन रहा है तो एंड लगाने की जरूरत क्या है तुम्हें? क्यों फालतू टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हो? इंटरव्यूअर बोलेगा कि ये एंड लिखने का कंडीशन नहीं चाहिए, जरूरत है, तो क्या बोलोगे? उसको बताना पड़ेगा ना, एंड को मैं रिप्लेस कर सकता हूँ अंडरस्कोर से। डेफिनेटली पूछेगा इंटरव्यूअर।
ओके भैया।
हाँ बोल ऋषभ।
भैया वो कॉन्केट में नेम के बगल में कोमा के बाद गैप देना जरूरी है क्या?
नहीं, फर्क नहीं पड़ता,
अच्छा ठीक है,
रीडेबिलिटी बढ़ जाती है, बेटर होता है ऐसे लिखना।
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है,
आइडियली यहाँ पे भी एक गैप देना चाहिए मेरे को, यहाँ पे भी देना चाहिए, यहाँ भी देना चाहिए, यहाँ भी
वैसे
देना,
तो फिर आपको सेलेक्ट भी कैपिटल में लिखना चाहिए,
है ना? हाँ ठीक है। क्लियर सबको? Shall we move on?
यस
हाँ भैया क्लियर है।
Yes, भैया.
Yes, भैया।
All right, let's move on to the world. So observe the result of the running this SQL query. So this is the table that we have: everyone, name, continent, area, population, GDP. Clear?
हाँ भैया,
Yes, भैया.
This is simple. Show the name,
Yes,
continent,
भैया।
population. So name, continent, population from world. Not much to do in it. Okay. Now show the name of the countries that have a population of at least 200 million. How can I do that?
हाँ भैया, population greater than
Let
equal to
name. Only name. What is it asking? Show the name. So
from
only
world.
name from world
Where
where
population is greater than equal to 2 million. Population is greater than equal to 4 million.
why greater than equal to? Because it's written at least.
At least.
Here.
अभी
What is per capita GDP?
GDP upon population. Total number of people.
GDP by population.
Cool. So how can you solve this, guys?
Select name,
Select name.
GDP upon population from world, where GDP upon population is greater than equal to 200 million.
No, it's saying population of
नहीं,
Italy. Not saying per
population is
capita.
200
Which
million.
population is greater than equal to 200 million?
Clear, everyone?
So,
Yes, भैया.
हाँ
Yes,
भैया.
sir.
हाँ भैया.
Any doubts?
No भैया.
No भैया.
No, yeah.
You see how we can do this, right? We might also be able to do this. Yes? Might also be able to do this. Clear, everyone?
हाँ भैया.
हाँ भैया.
All right. Now this one. Who will answer? Raise your hands. Who wants to answer? Okay, Harshita. Answer. Harshita, what did you do in the test this time?
हाँ भैया.
What did you do in the test this time?
भैया वो थोड़ा तबीयत ठीक नहीं लग रहा था तो मैंने बंद कर दिया.
Harshita, nobody will. Does not matter to anyone. You know that, right? I can say कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. But in the end, Harshita, nobody really cares, to be very honest. Right? Imagine this was JPMC test. They won't wait for your tablet to get fine, right? So you need to prepare yourself no matter what are you feeling, whatever you have, whatever issue of health you have, you can still perform. At least you can perform that you get at least closer to a short list, right?
जी भैया.
That means it's not only about your tablet. There is definitely a problem in your revision as well, that means. And not in yours, Aditi, Neha, think Python needs a bit of revision, guys. There were 2, 3 new questions, definitely. I asked him to add 3, 4 new questions, which you might not be aware of, but at least 10 you could have got out of, I think, 14, 15. Anyways, I should answer this question.
Select name, comma population from world.
Hmm. Then
Where
where
continent is equal to South America.
you can also use in, you can also use like this. Doesn't matter. You can also say equal to. Okay.
यहाँ पे एक ही था
There
इसीलिए
is something that is wrong. Does not matter. It can be equal to, it can be in South America. It's the same thing. You can also write in. That's also correct. Okay.
yes.
All right. So there is something wrong.
Dividing
Population in million.
Yes. So who will solve that?
Divide.
Clear, everyone?
yes भैया.
Yes, भैया.
Now, guys, order by name. So how can I do? There. Order by name descending. Clear? Has not asked me. So obviously it is giving a wrong answer. But you can do all of this sort here, right? So the name and population of for France, Germany, Italy. This is simple, guys.
Where name in.
ऑलराइट, समझ गए ना? अभी रन नहीं कर रहा मैं. कॉमा मत डालो फालतू के.
हाँ भैया समझ गया.
Yes, भैया.
पता नहीं इसमें ये तो केस का क्या दिक्कत है. All right. Show the countries which have a name that includes the word United. How will we do this, guys? Very simple. Who will
Like
डन
answer?
भैया
like operator.
Select. Show
नेम
the countries. No, so select name from world
Word
where name like
percent united
परसेंट यूनाइटेड परसेंट
united percent.
चलो ढंग से लिख देता हूँ, क्लोज कर देता हूँ पहली बार. All right. Two ways to be big. A country is big if it has an area of more than 3 million square kilometer or it has a population of more than 250 million. How can we do this? Yes.
वेयर एंड यूजिंग और
हाथ
ऑपरेटर
किसने रेस किया? अजय,
हाँ भैया मैंने रेस किया.
बताओ.
सिलेक्ट नेम पॉपुलेशन एरिया तीनों सिलेक्ट करेंगे.
Okay.
वेयर एरिया इज ग्रेटर देन
Hmm.
3 million
Hmm.
or population is greater than more than 250 million.
ठीक है, सही है. मुझसे जीरो की कोई गलती हो गई होगी.
ओके.
60
कितने डाले हैं मैंने?
ज्यादा है सर.
पॉपुलेशन में ज्यादा है
मैंने पता नहीं कितने, 2 जीरो ज्यादा डाल दिए थे. ठीक है.
भैया भैया भी सिर्फ नेम दिखाना हो तो
And only put name. But it has asked name, population, and area, so it does expect you to give all of them. All right. How will you solve this? Who will answer? Simple case, guys. This is very simple. ये जोर वॉर से कंफ्यूज मत हो. Just read this. Come on, who will answer?
सेम है ऊपर की तरफ.
सेम है, बस बीच में एक्स और है.
एक्स और लगाना.
बीच में एक्स और लगाना है बस.
X और से नहीं करेंगे तो
सर 2 कॉम्बिनेशंस बन जाएंगे एंड और के.
वो जिंदगी कॉम्प्लिकेट करनी है X और लगा के. होता भी है क्या X और सीक्वल में? मुझे तो पता ही नहीं है. होता है क्या? तुक्का मार रहे हो? बताओ भाई. समृद्धि और वेदांत, X और होता है नहीं होता?
भैया उसमें लिखा
पता
है
नहीं भैया, यूज
बिना
नहीं
उसके
किया
भी हो
कभी.
जाएगा.
क्यों मार रहे हो भाई?
भाई बिना उसके भी हो जाएगा.
गेट नहीं बना सकते तुम तो X और लगा
हाँ
दूंगा, क्या मतलब? X और होता है तो लगाना. मुझे तो ये भी नहीं पता X और होता है या नहीं होता. होता है, चलो किस्मत अच्छी है. बट नहीं पता होता तो कैसे करते?
नहीं
बना
पता
सकते हो ना?
होता तो हाँ बना सकते हैं. एक
कैसे
की
बना?
कंडीशन लगाएंगे और एंड में दूसरे का नॉट आएगा.
कंडीशन बताओ मुझे. बनाएंगे नहीं, बनाओ और मुझे आंसर दो.
ओके. सिलेक्ट नेम पॉपुलेशन फ्रॉम वर्ल्ड.
एरिया भी चाहिए.
एरिया हो जाएगा.
एरिया भी चाहिए फ्रॉम
हम्म.
वर्ल्ड.
हम्म.
ओके. तो एरिया ग्रेटर देन 3 मिलियन वेर
First case is area greater than 3 billion, 3 million, and population
एंड
or
पॉपुलेशन लेस देन
population
इक्वल टू.
or right.
नहीं, लेकिन वहां पे बट नॉट बोथ बोला है ना. यहाँ पे और अगर किया तो दोनों
ठीक है, तो
दोनों
ऐसे
आना
लगा ले.
पॉसिबल.
दूसरा दूसरा केस लगा सकते थे कि where area greater than 300 और population and both are not. एक केस ये लगा सकते थे एंड वाला नॉट करके. बट ऐसे कर ले.
हाँ वही
और
वही.
हाँ.
अब
और
नहीं इस
पॉपुलेशन लेस देन कर लेते हैं. ठीक है, नॉट लगा लो, कुछ भी लगा लो यार. है ना?
बीच में
सर
एंड आएगा
एंड
सर,
आएगा
अगर
ना।
नॉट लगा रहे हो तो। हाँ,
हाँ, वो एंड हो
नॉट
जाएगा।
इक्वल टू।
करेक्ट,
और
एंड
ये जो दोनों कंडीशंस होगी इनके बीच में एंड
अब
आएगा,
इनके बीच में
सॉरी
और
और आएगा।
यस। अब एरिया लेस देन
लेस देन इक्वल
इक्वल
टू
टू
3 मैंने।
इक्वल टू भी डालना पड़ेगा क्या है, इतनी मगर फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, होगा नहीं इतना एक्यूरेट। एंड पॉपुलेशन
ग्रेटर देन।
और भी तरीकों से बन सकता है ना ये, आया नहीं? यस और नो?
यस भैया।
ठीक है एवरीवन, इज इट क्लियर?
यस भैया।
यस भैया।
ट्राई करने में को एक बार। और भी लगा सकते हो सेम। चलो, कुछ नया सीखने को मिला आज वेदांत और समृद्धि की तुक्के से, है ना? ठीक है, जोर भी लगा सकते हो डायरेक्टली। मुश्किल है पर ऐसा केस कभी दिखे तुम्हें क्वेश्चन में, ओके? या तुम्हें दिखेगा भी ना तब भी तुम जोर नहीं पकड़ोगे, तो बना लेना कंडीशन। चलो ये वाला बताओ अब।
Select name.
राउंड फंक्शन लगेगा भैया वहाँ पे।
So what does round, how does round function work? So basically round, I'll show you. Select round, so you see what it does? It gives me rounding off to 2 decimal places. Clear?
यस भैया।
Now it rounds off, पता नहीं, ये सब देख लेना, इतना काम कर लिया। ना उसने एक एक्स्ट्रा लगा दिया, माइनस अगर मैं 5 करूँ तो क्या करेगा?
माइनस से उस तरफ जाएगा डेसिमल
साइड
पॉइंट के।
हाँ, वही है, पाइथन जैसे ही चल रहा है।
हाँ भैया same.
So round number and this now, तो अब तो आंसर कर दो। Select
Select name. फिर round.
select
Population
name,
को divide by करेंगे million से.
population
Divide by million.
divided by, again लिखा था
6
ना?
0।
6 0 भैया 6 0.
हाँ, वो मेरे को नहीं टाइप करना, तुम करो अपने आप।
और फिर
पॉपुलेशन
टू करेंगे क्योंकि up to
राउंड
2
ऑफ
days.
टू।
सेम जीडीपी के लिए
जीडीपी भी राउंड बोल रहा है।
डिवाइड बाय बिलियन करेंगे.
हम्म,
इस
अब कितने जीरो लगाने हैं?
मिलियन में
बढ़ा
3
दो.
शून्य ज्यादा,
9 हो जाएगा।
मिलियन
तो
में
ऊपर
3
पे
शून्य
बिलियन
ज्यादा।
बिलियन लिखा है उसको दबा दीजिए. हाँ ठीक है.
पता नहीं है वहाँ। हाँ, ठीक है, हो
फ्रॉम
गया।
वर्ल्ड.
नौ डाल दिए मैंने, चलो आगे।
फ्रॉम वर्ल्ड वेयर कंटिनेंट इज इक्वल टू साउथ अमेरिका.
वेयर कॉन्टिनेंट इक्वल टू,
साउथ अमेरिका.
ठीक है, तो चली जाएगा। क्या दिक्कत है भाई? जीरो ज्यादा डाल दिए हैं।
जीडीपी लेनी थी।
हाँ वो जीरो
अरे
करेंगे।
ये जीडीपी नहीं लिखा मैंने। हाँ चलो ठीक है, खत्म। चलो आगे चलो, बेकार क्वेश्चन था ये वाला। बताओ, शो द नेम। भाई क्या दिक्कत है इसको? 1 बिलियन मिलियन ट्रिलियन यही करवाएगा क्या ये मुझे? अच्छे क्वेश्चन का है, अच्छा बस इसके बाद है। चलो कर ही लेते हैं। ओके गाइस, आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन। शो द नेम एंड पर कैपिटा जीडीपी फॉर कंट्रीज विद अ जीडीपी ऑफ एटलीस्ट 1 ट्रिलियन।
बस सेम है ऊपर वाले जैसे.
सेम है।
हाँ मतलब वही राउंड
सेम है,
फंक्शन
बस
लगाना है फिर वेयर
राउंड
कंटिनेंट.
नियरेस्ट 1000 करना है,
-4
तो दैट
-4 करना है राउंड।
-3 -3 नियरेस्ट 1000 30 -3. So
हाँ
-3
what columns do we need everyone? Name,
जीडीपी वाला.
round. What do we need to round? GDP, yes or
जीडीपी
no?
जीडीपी बाय पॉपुलेशन कॉमा -3
By population.
कॉमा
Round till
-3
nearest 1000 means -3.
देन
From
फ्रॉम वर्ल्ड
world, where
where GDP is greater than equal to 1 trillion 12 0.
भाई ये सब फालतू के काम कर रहे हैं।
You will
All right. There.
name the Chinese. Sorry.
There.
My
Let's move forward, everyone.
Yes, भैया.
All right, I think here you might need a left that I just saw. Anyways, okay, so who will like to answer this question? So Greece has capital Athens. Anybody has any doubts so far? Rishabh, Adrisha, Anil,
No, bhaiya.
Dhyanesh, Harshita, Isha,
No,
Jakrishna,
bhaiya.
Jatin, Manas,
No,
Vikas,
bhaiya.
Neha,
No,
Samriddhi, any
yeah.
doubts?
नहीं भैया.
Vipul, Nitya,
No, sir.
Aurab? Cool.
No, sir.
All right, answer 11 question. दो तीन और बचे हैं, फटाफट कर लो यार, भूख लग गई है.
Select name,
Select,
comma, capital
comma, capital
from word
from world.
where length of name is equal to length of capital.
Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
भैया.
Write this to at the last. Okay. 13 one. Country that has all the vowels in the name.
All the vowels. Yes, A, I, O, U,
Guys, it's very simple.
select name.
Like में A E I बीच में डाल दो.
Okay, wow. So the order won't matter, right? Right? I
Yes.
percent A percent I is
नहीं, वो और ऐसा करके डालना पड़ेगा.
exactly. Like नीचे लिख लेते हैं. So we need an A. And what do we need more?
Same A E I O U.
E I O U. And there is also, you can use not like two characters because they are and no spaces also. Okay.
No spaces. Yeah.
So how do we do no spaces?
Name
Not like.
not
Exactly.
like percent space percent.
Clear, everyone? Any doubts? एक ही देना था तो बोल देता, वो कर देते यार. Okay, now let's look at the last one. Any doubts so far?
No way.
No,
नहीं
sir.
भैया.
Why did you not enter something directly like A percent, E percent, I? Because the order can vary, guys. Yes or no? It can be EAI, it can be IAE. Yes or no? Everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Therefore, we cannot use this. All right. Answer 12th one. So what exactly do we want to do? Capital of Sweden is Stockholm. Both words start with letter S. Show the name and the capital with the first letter of each match.
भैया
Yeah.
पहले तक वो क्यों नहीं यूज कर सकते A परसेंट ही, क्योंकि पहले A तो आना ही चाहिए अगर हम लिख रहे हैं तो.
क्यों?
इफ वी आर राइटिंग A परसेंट ही तो पहले A तो आना ही चाहिए E से.
हाँ तो वही तो नहीं चाहते हम.
अच्छा तो रैंडम हो सकता है ऑर्डर. ठीक है,
क्यों नहीं हो सकता?
ठीक है,
इसमें अलग है ना. O पहले, A पहले, I पहले, U पहले, E पहले. कहीं लिखा है ऑर्डर वो होना चाहिए E I O U?
नहीं. अच्छा
फिर
गॉट इट.
ये सवाल मत पूछा करो यार. क्वेश्चन में है इनका जवाब. क्वेश्चन अच्छे से
वो
पढ़ा.
कंफ्यूजन हो गया.
नहीं क्वेश्चन अच्छे से पढ़ा करो. ये गलतियां एग्जाम में भी होंगी, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ. मेरे को बताने में कोई हर्जा नहीं है, but you will make these mistakes in the exams because you're not reading the question carefully.
ओके भैया.
All right, guys. So let me tell you one other inbuilt functions. So till now, what inbuilt functions you have learned, everyone? Concat, length, replace,
Round.
and round. Yes or
Round.
no?
Yes, bhaiya.
Yes or no? There is floor and seal as
Yes,
well.
bhaiya.
Okay, floor and seal as well. You can see that. Now let's learn one more. So left, what it does is basically, let's say there is a string A, B, C, D, E. Let's say I want only the first character. So I will get only the first character. If I want two characters, then it will give me AB. If I say 10 characters, then it will give me all the characters as much as it can. Okay. If it has only till E, then it will give me E. If it had more characters, let's say, it will give me the first 10 characters. Clear, everyone?
Yes, bhaiya.
So starting from left, n number of characters, it will give me the substring of. Clear?
Yes,
What
bhaiya.
will right do? Starting from right, give me n number of characters. Clear? What will me do? Starting from the middle, give me 10 characters. Clear, everyone?
Yes, PM.
Anyways, so can you solve this now? I think the question is done. Select name,
Comma capital
comma capital,
from world,
from world,
where
where,
left of
left,
name of one, name comma one,
Equals to
hmm,
left of capital comma one.
hmm.
Then
Don't include countries where the name and capital are the same word.
capital not equal, name not equal to capital.
Okay, guys, any doubts in this?
No way.
No, bhaiya.
Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, bhaiya.
Cool, I think we've covered
No, bhaiya.
some good questions, some very simple questions today, some good ones as well. Yes or no?
yes, bhaiya.
Yes, bhaiya.
Yes, bhaiya.
Okay, let me see once if you can do this on your own. Okay, homework,
Yes,
everyone. Do select from Noble tutorial.
Okay.
Who will put this at homework? Select from Noble from SQL Zoo. I will not do this. If any doubts, bring it to me. We'll solve it in the class.
Yes, bhaiya.
Okay, भैया.
और मैं क्विज भी करनी है क्या वो है ना करना है ना
कौन सी?
यहीं पे
Sheet?
इसी जू वाले में
वो MCQs लगा लेना. हाँ,
हाँ
मतलब लगा लेना बेटर है. ये रेग एक्सपी वाले एक दो होंगे, मैंने डाले हैं थोड़े से. ठीक है, नहीं बनेंगे तो एक बार अगली क्लास में डिस्कस कर लेंगे. इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है.
ये कौन सा SQL 2?
ये कौन सी शीट है? प्रैक्टिस शीट 2. कुछ है नहीं इसमें भी. प्रैक्टिस शीट 2 लगा सकते हो. काउंट बोलूंगा तो लगाएंगे एक ही. प्रैक्टिस शीट 1 एंड 2. 2 में 2-3 सवाल नहीं बनेंगे शायद. काउंट एवरेज उस पे है. ठीक है, पर लगाओ जितनी लगती है एटलीस्ट. Practice sheet 1 and 2 and select from Noble from SQL Zoo. Clear?
Yes, bhaiya.
Guys, it's time you start doing these puzzles whenever you are free. I think these puzzles are more than enough. First look at the hint. बहुत मेहनत से ये hint बने हैं, है ना? छेपना होता सीधा चुप जाते, बट वो hint डालना है ताकि तुम सोचो.
भैया इंटरव्यू में भी हिंट देंगे आपको.
इंटरव्यू में हिंट ही मिलता है अगर नहीं सॉल्व हो रहा होता तो.
ओके भैया
Okay, everyone.
हाँ भैया.
Yes, bhaiya.
Yeah.
I will not cover puzzles. That's for you to do yourself. Best way to do is sit together, do 20 puzzles in one day, 20 another day with 3-4 people, joke around, laugh on it, make a story on it. You'll never forget it then. That's what I did. I never went back to puzzle. Once I saw them, once I did it with my friends, once we thought together, once we laughed on each other for thinking such a wild idea, such a wild VILE, wild that wild, not WHILE, such a stupid idea that the real answer was stuck in my mind. If you think that you will sit and you will rote learn it, um, that will take you much more time and more of a stress. So puzzles is like sit with your friends in a leisure time, do 20. Okay. And there are many more puzzles on GFG. There are around 70, 100. You don't need to do all of that. These are more than enough. Okay. These are selected. Those are irrelevant. Time persist. You can do it later if you want. Okay. Anything else? Any doubts?
या पर पजल जब भी
No,
करते
bhai.
हैं तो बहुत टाइम लगता है करने में.
पहली बार तो लगेगा ही ना.
लाइक कभी मैं अगर 5-6 कर भी लूं तब भी काफी टाइम लगता है.